Forgot my camera was off and forgot I was muted. My goodness. Okay, I've been gone a while. I've been sick. I'm still not all the way well. But if I talk minimally, I think I'll be all right. I was doing good. And then I watched Mobang's premiere. I don't know if y'all watched Mobang for your bucks. I would recommend watching the premiere he just put out. At the end, there's bloopers, and he told us there's going to be bloopers at the end. And I was watching that, and I laughed so hard that I started a coughing fit, and I had to go take some more medicine just a few minutes ago. But it was awesome. Let's see who's here. Can I have a sound check if you can hear me? I got my drinks, got my water, got my spray. I think I can do this. Just in case, this morning, I did do my 2 new videos for tonight. There's a one. Thank you, Christina. Because that's my goal, is 2 new moon videos each week here on the moon gazing hour. And so I didn't know if this morning, I wasn't sure how I was going to be feeling because I'm still coughing pretty good and still having some trouble breathing and talking and doing the things, right? But I'm getting better. If I get to coughing too much, I'll have to put this mask on. So far, Doug has not got sick because I literally have had a mask on 24 hours a day, even sleeping in one, since last Monday night. Yeah. But so far, he has not got sick. The last time we were both sick, so go. Yeah. As far as news, I'm not going to try to talk too much, have too much conversation, but there is on the Ava's Meditations channel, there is a debut tonight if you want something to relax to or fall asleep to. There's a brand new debuting tonight, 6 hour, at least it might be 8, 6 hour stream of sunrises, birds singing, and me playing my Native American flute. So I am very happy to have that ready to go for tonight. And I am going to sleep well to that. Absolutely. And I'm going to enjoy moon gazing right now. We went down on the night of the full moon. We went down and videoed the moon over the Mississippi again, where there's reflections in the water. And a couple of nights ago, it was not overcast, cloudy, but just cloudy. And I'm looking at Doug and I'm like, that would make some really good video. So we hopped in the truck at 9:00 at night, went down to the riverfront, and it did not disappoint at all. None of that's been released anywhere yet, but I've got it. And as soon as I feel up to getting it off my phone and into the editor, I'll get that ready as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. My glasses are crooked, but y'all, it's okay. My hair's a mess. It's okay. I'm here. I've missed you guys so much. Let's see who's here. Say some hellos. Christina at the Dyson's Crazy Adventure is here. Hello. Alan Schaefer is here. Hello. It's just me breathing. Floss is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. And thank you to everybody who's been messaging me, texting me, checking in on me. I appreciate it, and I feel your prayers, and I just appreciate it so much. Mellow Nomadic Adventures is here. Hello. All right. Nosh is here. Hello. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Floss. I am doing everything I can to get well better. Get well sooner. I can't talk either. Mainly by resting and not pushing myself, which is why I have not been live for a week. I'm pushing myself a little bit right now. You can tell that. But I don't know. It's moon gazing Monday, and I want some moon gazing. All right, let's see here. Christina says, missed you this morning. I'm going to go ahead and schedule a Wednesday live. And if I'm still in this shape, I will just ask if anybody wants to come up and co-host and talk, interact with my chat for me. And if someone does, yay. If someone doesn't, and I'm still in this shape, then we'll just have some coffee together and then go. Either way is fine with me. I've just missed you guys. I've missed you guys. All right, let's see. So we have 2 new videos. Last time I played, yes, Pumpkin is in the kitchen and Monkey. So they must be looking at each other because that's when Pumpkin hollers. Got my water bottle right here if I need to deter any cat action away from this computer right here. Ugh. But last time I started with my 2 new videos. This time I'm going to start with 1, and then I will play the other one maybe midway. There's Diane. Hello, Diane. Thanks for being here. All right. Yep, Pumpkin. That's right. Pumpkin's in the kitchen yelling at Monkey. And a lot of times all they're doing is looking at each other. I have no idea what's going on. All right, let's get over here. I can't see my chat when I'm over here. Let's grab the moon video page. And let's go ahead and start with 1. This is not a new one. We're going to start with the daytime moon. I write it down because I keep track. So let's start with this daytime moon, and I'm going to drink some black cherry Kool-Aid while I'm watching. All right. And I just had a bad feeling. Marshall, I looked at your comment and then I got to talking and I just feel like I forgot to say hi to you. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know, but I'm going to fix it just in case. Hello, Marshall at Mellow Nomadic Adventures, and thank you for being here. And thank you for liking the photos. It's work taking those photos and doing those videos because we use a tripod. We use a tripod, but when you're zoomed in that far, everything is moving. You don't realize how quickly things are rotating across that sky until you're that zoomed in and fixed in one position. You have to constantly be moving your camera, which means you're standing there the whole time. And when you're videoing, I still have both hands on the camera, even though it's on the tripod, because that's the only way I can keep it in the shot, right? And but I love it, love it. And we both took cameras down to the river the other night, and I haven't looked to see what shots Doug got. It always amazes me how we can be in the same place at the same moment, and each of us have cameras and get such different material. Even though, you know, the subjects are the same things, but we have such different ways, different perspectives, and different thoughts of how to frame it in that camera lens, you know. Let's see. I have thought about it, but I have not done that. I'm also a writer and a poet, and I have a collection of moon poetry that I have written with the specific intent of a coffee table book featuring some of our photography and my moon poems to go with it. Had that all ready to go. That's a story I've told before. Had it all ready to go, and tragically, very tragically, this was years ago, lost my computer and my external drive where all of that was stored. So I'm rebuilding that, and still going to do it. But yes, that's a good idea. And I have thought about it. I would have to figure out the logistics of that and what would be involved on my end. Fairy Dust is here. Hello. Says she hopes I'm doing better. I am getting there. Thank you, guys. Okay, this is not a new one either, but we will do a new one right after this one. So let's go look at this one. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, this is one of my favorites. All right, here we go. I love watching the moon move through the trees. So that is not me moving around. That is me just standing like this, but following the moon as it's moving. And when you have something in the foreground like that, you can really see how quickly the moon is moving, how quickly everything is going past us up there. And it makes it fun. And I saw Marshall's comment about liking having something in the foreground like that. I do that as often as I can. And the moon comes up over the trees here. We're surrounded by trees and hills on 3 sides. And that I like, I have to wait, either go down the road like half a minute down the road away from the hills and we can see the moon clear as can be in the sky, or I have to wait till it comes up over our hills, which is what we do most of the time. And so all those were us out in our yard or standing in the street or on the curb, not in the street, but on the curb of the street. Sometimes we walk all the way down to the mailboxes to get different kinds of shots. But most of the time we're right there in our own yard. And there's lots of bats here. There's caves around, and there's always lots of bats. And I always enjoy watching the bats. See, everybody's really liking those. I appreciate it so much. Y'all's encouragement helps me stand there when my feet are hurting and I'm wanting to go sit down, but I'm still videoing. It helps keep me going. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Congratulations on reaching 100 subscribers on this channel. We are so excited, and I know 4 channels is a lot, but this is what I do, and I just, it's so much content for just one channel that I kind of felt like I was bouncing all around, like I'm one of those little rubber bouncing balls that bounce, that are so fun because you throw them and they boing, boing, boing bounce. And so this just lets me, I guess I'm not really doing any extra work than what I was already doing, with the exception of the meditations channel. Now, putting together those 6-hour videos takes a lot of time, but it's so worth it. I'm just having a lot of fun right now. I'm having a lot of fun. So thank you, Marshall. Okay, so this is a brand new one. And we will do that one first. I keep track of these in an effort to never watch the same ones the following week, right? I try real hard. Let's see. Okay, let's get back over here. And this is a brand spanking new one. It's not even been published on as a YouTube video yet. So this is its debut right here. one. I love that music. And Naj, I saw your galloping horses, and yes, that fits, doesn't it? It's exactly. Okay, so I have some questions for you guys. So I get some comments, and people like the photos transitioning into each other. So the 6-hour one I made for tonight, for my overnight stream, I transitioned those photos. So I tried it with the moon. I don't know if you even noticed that it was a little different, but I transitioned every other moon as a fade out, fade in. So for a moment, you see both moon pictures as it fades into the other one. Now, I had done all of them that way. I gotta tell you, it gave me a headache. So I went back and I'm like, okay, we'll try every other one as a fade. And so that's how this one was done. So I'm going to play just a little bit more of it. And what I want you to do is tell me what you think of that fade in, fade out part. Yay, nay? What are your thoughts? Sorry. Okay. Okay, so what did you think of the fade in, fade outs? Because I wasn't sure. I knew every one was too much because it literally gave me a headache. My eyes trying to decide what to focus on messed with me. But is every other, is that good? Yeah, when it's a half moon like that, that's when that's when we get the most detail, actually. There's less moon to see, but we get the most crater detail on those half moons through our camera. Melodramatic says, I like transitions used here and there like you did. Awesome. Floss liked it. Naj liked it. Fairy Dust liked it. Okay, well, I don't know. I may do that every once in a while. Just to switch things up a little bit, maybe. Because every other didn't mess with my eyes, my head. And I see other people do it. What I really love for a transition for photos is, now my editor, so far I've not found where I can do this with the editor I'm using right now. It would probably need some kind of upgrade to a different editor to pull it off. But when you see the photo and then it gets closer and closer, it kind of zooms in on something. Or it zooms in and then zooms out to the whole photo. I like those really well. But I haven't, I'm currently tomorrow going to sit down and see what I can, exactly what all my transitions are. There's like 20 of them. So I'll just play with it and spend some time doing that. Because that's how I learn. Just sit down and play with the editor and see. Watch some videos and go for it. All right. Let's see. The Ken Burns. What is that somebody who does that type of editing? Excuse me. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I just had to do a live tonight because I missed you guys and So, but I am sorry about the coughing. Let's see. Let's do this one. And thanks for being here, you guys. Thank you very much. Let's look at this one. All right, I saw Mobang for your bucks came in. Hello, Tim Tim. Okay, so Marshall was explaining to me that that's what the effect is called. The Ken Burns, when you zoom in and out of a photo. Ken Burns is the name of the man who created that technique. Well, that is something I would really like to learn how to do. So I don't know if it's something you do manually or if it's editing thing in an editor out there somewhere that has included it as an editing technique in their actual editor. So I don't know, but that'll give me something to look up and see what I can find. Thank you. Fairy Dust says, when I see moonshots, it makes me want to see the details up there. I know, me too, right? Me too. Tim Tim says, hello, Doug.
Hello back.
He said hello back. Oh, what are you doing, punk? What are you doing? What's he doing? He's done yelling in the kitchen, I guess. Hope so. There's a program in editing that does that. Well, I'll have to see what I can find. I know, Mobang, I am still coughing. It's really hard to talk. And I told him at the beginning of this, I watched your premiere and I was not ready for that blooper. And I was laughing and then had to go take some coughing medicine. But it was worth it. I told them they need to get over there and watch that because it was a great video. And the blooper was awesome. Oh, Mobang heard you. Everybody's freaking out because everybody heard Doug. He's up late. He's supposed to be in bed, but he just did some laundry. All right, let's go ahead and look at the other new one. Naj says I saw it somewhere, but I don't know where. Well, now I know what to Google. and I'll see what I can find out. And if you do find it, let me know. But I'll look too. Won't be till tomorrow, but I'll look. Okay. This is the other new one, and I'm also changing up my music a little bit on these moon videos. I've always tried to use like restful, peaceful music, and I'm like, I don't have to always use that. I can use some rock and roll. I can use some mysterious music. I can use all kinds of music. So I'm gonna start switching it up a little bit. So, forgot what I was doing. My concentration level is not that great right now, just because of all this, but it's getting better. All right, here it is. This is the other new one for tonight. Also not published yet on any of the other channels. So this is its debut. I like that music a lot. And I like those moon pictures. And it was a little bit cloudy. You can tell it's a little, the moon itself is a little darker than usual. And that's because there's clouds in front of it. And when there's clouds, you never know till you get out there what it's going to look like through the camera lens. Sometimes it's really heavy, dense clouds and it'll hide part of the moon and you can see them floating across it, right? Other times it's the lower level, really see-through kind of clouds that you see with your eyes looking up there, but you put the camera up there and you can't see them at all. And that was kind of the situation here, other than it did make the moon a little darker. It's like the moon was overcast or something, right? I see I have comments over here. Let me get over here. Marshall was asking which editor I'm using. It is Movie Maker Pro, Video Editor Pro. I tried using, now I've been editing for 2 years now. In the beginning, I knew nothing about editing at all, which means I didn't understand any of the editing language, the terms. I still don't know them all, but at that point in time, I did a lot of crying. I did a lot of, I started to say wasting money buying programs, but I guess I better phrase it a little better than that. I tried some programs that just didn't work for me, and I had to delete them and try some others because editing used to make me cry because it was hard to understand. So Movie Maker Video Editor Pro they spoke plain language. So it was one anybody could understand, anybody could learn to use. I watched a tutorial. I think I watched it 2 or 3 times in a row, so it all sunk in. And then I've been using it ever since. And so I may be ready to move up to another editor for certain videos. I don't know. But yeah, you two are thinking alike, Floss. Thank you guys. I appreciate you being here so much. Mobang says, I don't pay for anything until I try the free version for a long time. Yes, I have learned that lesson. I do still have Adobe Pro editor, and because of the music, I'm thinking about trying my hand over there again in hopes that 2 years of editing experience now will at least maybe not, I won't be crying when I'm trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, so some of these videos, like for the meditations channel, they take so long to do because, for one, they're 6 hours long, so that's long. But they're layered. There's like at least 3 layers of editing in every single one of those, because you do the video editing, get it where you want it, and then you add, well, I choose to put nature sounds in there. I know not everybody wants that, but that's what makes me happy as a creator and what I like to listen to. That's what makes my ear happy. So then I add yes, I'm on Windows. Yes. I have a HP laptop and I have Windows. That was Marshall asking me a question. So then I put that layer of nature sounds in there and save it. Then I put it back in the editor and add my music. But now, with all our other instruments, I'm going to be adding multiple layers of music as well, which is going to mean maybe 2 to 3 layers of music editing on top of that. So I don't know. I'm interested in time saving, and I don't know if a different editor would make that time saving or not, because it's just a process, and I really suspect, I suspect it would be the same process everywhere. But I'm not sure. Diane Phoenix, hello. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Tim Tim. That's very fast. Nosh says yes to nature sounds. Yes. Mobang's using Power Director for the phone. Nice. See, and I've not done any editing on my phone. I do most of my filming with my phone, actually, except those moonshots. Now, those are a camera with a good zoom. But other than that, I use my phone a lot too. And Marshall, I'm the same way. I leave a lot on the cutting room floor. And then I'll watch it, and sometimes I put it back in the editor and go, it's like I missed some things, and I put it back in there. Yeah, Marshall uses iMovie, and that's for the phone, and probably for the iPad too. I don't know. But I have fun. And Marshall, I was reading about that now you can create shorts from any of your existing content that points back to the original video. But I tried to, and I accidentally made a clip instead, and then it was just nowhere. So I did some investigating, and I saw the clips don't go by what I say. This is my memory, and I'm kind of sick. The clips don't show on your actual video list. They're on a clip line or something. I don't know. There's a whole other section where those go. So I got to research again how to do the short from your own videos, because that would be so helpful. That would be so helpful. Marshall says, I've been testing this last week. Awesome. I'll have to go back and look and see if I can find out how to do that. I'm not the most tech person on the planet, but you know what? The good thing about it is if I can do it, anyone can. That's what I say. If I can do it, anybody can, because I'm always like started, no tech at all, none. All right, we better watch another video. Let's go see which one we're going to grab. We did that one, so we left off here. Let's look at this one. I liked music in that one as well. Let's see here. I was looking at my phone trying to read some comments. Let's just get back over there. Let's see. Yeah, right. Once enough time goes by, you have difficult time remembering what goes where and what sequence. And right now, because it takes so long to edit the meditations videos, I have multiple ones in the editor at the same time, simply to break it up so I'm not working on the same thing all the time. And when I get one finished and take it out, I can put another one in there and start working on it. And I'm going to see how that works for me for a while. My goal is to have, on those 6-hour videos, my goal is to have a new one every other week. And we'll see if that's a realistic goal to have or not. We'll find out. But yeah, I think it's fun. So I enjoy it a lot. The shorts show up under the video too. Yeah, I thought I was doing a short. No, I was actually doing a clip. Let's see. Yeah, I have started organizing, Marshall, I have started organizing my folders by date. Each month has a brand new folder, and all of that month's filming and photos go in that folder, and at least it it keeps me a little more together. But that seems to help me tremendously, having them broken up like that. Let's see. Fairy Dust, I'm behind. I am behind. I'm going to spend all this week trying to get caught up on everything I missed this week. Yeah. Let's see here. I do not. Marshall's asking if we have our own website. I have a domain name, and yeah, my cloud storage stays full. I have a 5 terabyte external drive is where I keep everything, and then I have a 2 terabyte that's full that I have prior to this one with things on it as well. But it also has my work stuff on there too. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's watch one more video, and then I'm going to go take a little break, and my live on the other channel is going to start at 10:10, and that's odd, but I thought, well, it'll give me time to get it pulled up and everything ready to go, and not be late, right? I can be early. I can always start early, but I don't want to be late. And over on that channel, it's not a hangout place. I'm there for a little bit, and then I go to bed and I listen to the music in bed, the birds singing and the music, or sometimes it's the crickets and sometimes it's the frogs. But I made that channel for myself as much as for everybody else, and my bedtime is 11, and at 11 o'clock my lights go out and I'm in bed, and I'm listening. But let's do one more. Oh, Mobang says shorts take me as much time to create as a regular vlog. You have time constraints and still try to pass information. I'm going to get back to doing shorts again in the regular shorts format. I had kind of decided I didn't want to do that, and I was making short videos in the regular format, but making them a little longer. Oh, cat issues. But I'm going to get back to making the shorts again, especially now that they connect with your original video. If you make them from a video, that sounds like it would be so helpful. So very helpful. Oh, Marshall, that is genius. Marshall says, I've been going to my analytics of it, and I've been looking at my analytics a lot. I hadn't for a while, and I'm learning to look at those analytics. But Marshall says, I've been going to my analytics of the videos and finding the timestamp of when most people watched. Then I go to the YouTube app and go to that video and create a short from it, from the phone. Nice. YouTube automatically links back to the full-length video. Nice. Well, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. I accidentally did a clip. I don't know how. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, one more video, and then let's see which one it's going to be. It's going to be, let's see here. Did that one last time. Okay, this is my favorite one to date that Doug has done. He did the very first original for us, Moon Over the Mississippi River. And we've gone back and we've done 2 more. I can't wait. I have so much stuff waiting to be edited. It's incredible. But it makes me happy. It makes me smile. I'm not frustrated at all. But there's going to be some neat stuff to come. But this is the very first one Doug did for us in our channel, the moon over the Mississippi. I love that. Absolutely love that. And what we did this week, the first time we went down was the night of the full moon. We went down at moonrise, which means we also caught a little bit of sunset as the moon was coming up. Now, it was not in the sunset direction where it was gorgeous. It was the other direction, but we still caught a little bit of color, and it's really different, really different. And then we went down, like I said, to like at 9 o'clock when it was totally dark. So it'll be dark like this one is, except there's clouds going past the moon. It was so pretty. Windy as all get out that night. Oh my gosh. And oh, the tripod with the camera on it got blown over. It was not a good night, but nothing's broken. And it about blew my phone out of my hands. And I would have to stop recording and just put my arms down. I record like this, guys, with my phone. I'm standing there like this. And I stand there like that for at least 15 to 30 minutes is my goal. And Doug's always like, how can you keep your arms up like that? I'm like, it's Tai Chi, baby. It's Tai Chi, because I'm used to holding those poses and moving without letting your arms lower, right? You got to keep those arms up. And so my muscles are used to this position with my arms up like this, moving. So to have my elbows up, I can do that for a while. I can do that for a pretty long time, actually, when I'm recording. But that's why you see some of my videos move. But I don't know. That's the most comfortable way to do it for me. And everybody's different, right? But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to come back over here to these comments one more time, and then I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to go over and get ready, get that other one started, and it's a debut of the brand new one, and I'm so excited. Let's see. Oh, Mopang, we love your channel, man. Let's see. Marshall applauding Doug's Moon Over the Mississippi. Floss loves that reflection on the water. So does Naj. Christina's saying hey. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And Marshall, thank you so much for that, the Ken Burns technique information. I will be looking that up for sure. And thank each one of you for being here. It means a lot. And I'm so happy to be back here. Even though I'm coughing, I'm really sorry, guys, for the coughing. I know it's annoying. But I'm just happy to be here. I've missed you guys so much. And I will be doing a Wednesday morning live. And I may be looking for a co-host. If I'm still in this shape, I'm planning to be better, though. I'm planning to be all better. But we'll see. Okay, thanks for being here, you guys. I love you. It means so much to have you all here. Thank you for being our friends. Thank you for watching our videos and spending time with us in our lives. And y'all have made a difference in our lives. You truly, truly have. And AKA Pan and Zoom. Oh, also called Pan and Zoom. I'm writing that down, Marshall. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm writing it down. Because my memory's like non-existent. That was a technical term right there. Doug thinks I'm crazy. It's okay. I'm used to it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. And we're just going to go out with that new video. And have a great night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Let's go grab that. Bye-bye.